and I'm extremely pleased to be part of this welfare with the private sector because as a UN, we strongly believe that this is the time that we forge a way on how to partner with the private sector in a way that it can help us to ensure the achievement of the sustainable development goal. That is really at a critical junction at the moment, especially in the developing countries and underdeveloped countries that we're currently working with. So I consider this to be a very good opportunity for us to take part on this kind of opportunities because it will help us to understand the advancement and the opportunities that we can explore with the private sector in a way that it works for us. For example, for us as a United Nations Office for Project Services, we are very much operational by nature. We focus on procurement, we focus on project management and infrastructure. So these kind of opportunities will help us to forge on how we can potentially partner with the private sector specifically.
What did you seek and what did you found here in Rome?
Well, I think on this particular opportunity that we came for is to understand what are the advanced technologies and how will they be able to be used for sustainable development, especially in the context of health interventions overall. When we talk about, for example, we do a lot of procurement of medical equipment, like we buy devices for different governments globally. So getting this kind of exposure will help us to learn on what is the advanced technology that we can potentially consider. So I think that was a wonderful opportunity for me to learn on how the technology is advanced in the medical world overall, particularly in the medical equipments that I was able to be exposed to.
Let me ask you, what is the most interesting technology did you find in Rome?
One is the telemedicine, for example, the different options that are coming in the telemedicine to facilitate, especially in the context that medical access are very remote, through the telemedicine and digitalization of opportunities, how we can facilitate to access support in providing health services for remote areas. So I think the technology that I was able to see on the telemedicine is one of the highlights of my time when I visit Rome this time.